Hello there, Leo with Chic Trends with today's breakdown, the peplum. The peplum simply refers to an overskirt or ruffle attached to the waistline of a dress. Sometimes the peplum is deliberately flared, enhancing or suggesting greater curve to the hips. In other styles, it's closely fitted to the stomach and emphasizes the tight waist of the garment. You may see a flared peplum with a flared skirt, but it's most commonly seen with skirts that are narrow and fitted, like an A-line pencil skirt. Peplums are a fantastic way to add a retro feminine touch while still coming across as festive when pulling together a daytime or after dark look. Whether you opt for a peplum accented jacket, a peplum skirt, or a peplum embellished dress, it's a wonderfully flirty accent. A little known fact, the peplum, based on its early Greek origin, is another word for tunic. For this reason, the movies based around that time period are also called peplum films. There's a whole genre about them. Now it's time to see which celebrity wore it right and which one wore it wrong. Charlize Theron wore a red peplum dress to the 2012 MTV Awards. She rocked the understated peplum and it fell right at her hips, adding the perfect feminine touch. Unfortunately, British R&B singer Estelle wore this unflattering gray peplum frock to the BET Awards. The peplum dwarfed her petite figure and instead of highlighting her waist, just added unnecessary bulk. And finally, for the ultimate do's and don'ts for rocking this trend. Do try wearing a top that has a flirty peplum at the bottom. It doesn't just have to be a dress or a skirt. Do go monochromatic. Consider a dark color for optimum flattery. And do cinch your waistline. Because peplums emphasize the hip area, you may want to wear a cinched belt in order to avoid a chunky looking midsection. Don't wear a peplum with bold patterns. It can make you look too busy. Over-accessorizing your look is not a good idea. The peplum is an accessory in and of itself, so there's no need to add much to this trend. And lastly, don't be afraid to try this style. Just keep these tips in mind and you're sure to rock this trend. That's all for today's breakdown. Visit Chic Trends for the latest in fashion information.